Libras, thank you for joining the High Vibe Club. We're going to look at your tarot messages for the month of July. I'm cleansing the air and then we begin. I hope you're doing amazingly well. Beginning of summer vibes, vacations. Have you planned? I hope you've planned. I hope you've booked and you're looking forward. Let me cut the deck. I have pre-shuffled the cards and let's dive in. Underneath, King of Pentacles, absolute stability. Very, very wise decisions, very, very wise investments, much to do with materialistic possessions, financial investments, career investments, but can be energy investments as well. So, let's see what is going to come for you, beautiful Libras. What's coming? What's moving towards Libras in the month of July? I cannot believe it's July almost already. Wow. The time literally flies. Seven of Cups. Options, options, options and opportunities are going to be presented to you. Be careful not to be overwhelmed or not to be in illusions about what's best for you. This card speaks again about intuitive decision making, clarity of the mind, but definitely intuition has to be your guiding force. We'll clarify. In general, it is a very nice card showing a lot of opportunities and options. What's in the obstacle for Libras? Four of Cups. You've been contemplating on the past and you have been feeling in a little bit of not feeling, but you've been putting yourself in self-isolation because you've had some disappointment or some stagnations, but the energy that you were in or the things how they felt around you were very boring, not progressing, stagnated. Yes, look at this person. He's drinking, obviously. He's bored out of his head. I'm following the cards. I'm reading with my World Tarot. So, and on this deck, look how he's depicted. He's alone, drinking, in contemplations, memories, but overly disappointed about something, hurt, can be even hurt, but more or less blocked, closed off energy. That's what you've been struggling with. You've been struggling maybe to get over something, to forget about something, to progress with something in your outcome. What's happening? Wheel of Fortune, OMG, and the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles now. Second time we're seeing a very strong card about career, business, investments, enterprises. Nine of Pentacles is very, very abundant card, and also it's very self-resourceful card, very self-employment card. The world is closing an old cycle and beginning a new cycle. For some of you, it can be that you've been dissatisfied with where you are or what is being happening. You are going to receive opportunities. You have options. And you are going to take an option. You are going to close the cycle and begin a new one. For some of you, it can be self-employment, self-reliance. So it can be literally starting your own thing or working on commissions, freelancing. This is how it feels, or at least how I feel this in this reading. Let's see what's within you, please, Libras. Eight of Cups. I cannot make this up. Gorgeous. Eight of Cups is a letting go of the past, literally moving on now. Eight of Cups, he's walking and going towards something new. Eight of Cups is not necessarily though speaking about something that necessarily did not totally work for us, but it can be that we have outgrown a place, a situation, even a person, a relationship, It's not necessary that it wasn't satisfactory or was disappointments or painful or hurtful. It's still 8 of Cups, but we somehow have outgrown it, or we want something different, or we are more or less dissatisfied, not happy where we are, and we are moving to our new life. But I like the 8 of Cups because the 8 of Cups is a very different card than this one that is contemplating on the past and sitting there in isolation, being unhappy and not willing to look at anything that is around, because it's a movement card. This is more stagnated card, blocked off, stroppy. But you've been battling with that, and I believe that you have overcome whatever emotional state that you were dealing with, or literally opportunities are coming on for you, and you will be snapping out of this energy. But I believe more for you that you've been going through something and you have made an internal decision. You are ready because the 8 of Cups is within you. It's not an energy that is outside of you, i.e. something outside of you to literally trigger you to do something. You've been contemplating, you've been going through certain emotional, maybe mental revisions, figuring out things, dealing with your own emotions, and now you're ready to move forward. Beautiful. 10 of Pentacles within the personal situation you're dealing with. 10 of Pentacles is the top when we speak about career, family legacy, wealth, prosperity, success. But everything, it's not about only the money, it's all to do also with family, and as I said, generational wealth and abundance. This is what's within the situation or within the person you're dealing with, if you are connected with a specific person. So that is absolutely amazing, because again, it feels to me that it is to do with materialistic and financial prosperity and abundance. As I said, generational wealth. You've been struggling with things, or you were dissatisfied. However, you are coming out of that and you are going into a beautiful new chapter. We had the World, Major Arcana. A beautiful new chapter where you will get your ultimate desires. This is what your ultimate desires, your ultimate dreams. The energies are going to be supportive. This is what I wanted to say. What is in the final guidance? Libras. Oh, so many cards. So many cards, but I have to take them. 4 cards came. OMG. 3 of Swords, a broken heart. 10 of Wands, a heavy burden that you've been carrying on your own. Can be mental, energetic, or literally burdens, work, obligations, duties on your own for a very long time. Usually this card always speaks to me that it's been prolonged. And 9 of Swords, sleepless nights and anxiety. And 2 of Swords, a difficult choice, a decision to make between two things, two people, or you and something else or somebody else, but a decision that has to be made with your intuition. Now let's decipher a little bit more. This is in your final guidance. I'm showing you the cards. So this is very clear. You've been hurt, you've been maybe even a betrayal. You know your story best, because I have to mention it. The 3 of Swords speaks exactly about that. Whether you've been hurt by something that didn't work for you, or someone that betrayed you, or just circumstances really were against what you've been working for, what you've been dreaming for, you've been hurt. So this is the worst card, heartache. This was very heavy on you. Maybe only even for some of you, maybe it's only that heartbreak that really took a lot out of you to deal with and to come out of this. For some of you, it can be not only the end result heartbreak, but the whole ordeal that felt extremely heavy, you on your own, carrying a lot of responsibilities. Some of you can have been overworked, even overstressing. We have already the anxiety, sleepless nights. 9 of Swords is very heavy card about going on and on in our head, dealing with things that we cannot figure out, we cannot handle well, situation, physically already exhausted, mental anguish, very heavy. And the 2 of Swords is making, as I said, a difficult choice. However, a choice that has to be made with your intuition. This is your final guidance. So the final guidance is saying, you know what happened, you've gone through it already. We have the World closing a chapter. in the outcome. Now, the decision that you have to make, the choice that you have to make it with your intuition. You have to make it with your absolute trust in your judgment, how you feel it should be, and also ready to execute it. Emotions in check, definitely. Always Two of Swords speaks about that. Emotions in check. I just want to mention within you number 8 of Cups, so you can be born on the 8th or in the 8th month. You can't be born in the 8th month. I meant placements in the 8th month. 8th month is Leo, but 8 or the 8th month can be significant about this specific issue that you've been dealing with, so August. So, or can be that your year is ending on 8, but something to do with 8. I want to mention that. Numbers are very important, always important, and I do pay attention. I just want to mention that we have 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10 is a very strong angel number. We have 10 Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. 10, 10, 10. Very, very strong symbolic number. You can read it as well, but as far as I recall, it is connected with a massive shift and transformation in your life. But you can check it out and read it. 10, 10, 10, not 10, 10. 10, 10 is also pretty much, very much related with that, but there is 10, 10, 10, 3 times 10. Okay, interesting. Let's start clarifying. What is all these options that are coming towards you? By the way, beautiful, gorgeous souls, I want to thank all of you. Whoever is back to the High Vibe Club, thank you. It's an honor to have you as a member. And whoever has stumbled for first time, please join if you like. It will be my honor, and I'm very grateful to have you all. I'm growing this channel with your love and support. And of course, I would like to be quicker, I'm a Leo, but we are doing fantastic. The two wow, I can just see them on the screen. The Tower and Two of Cups is clarifying your opportunities and options. I've been talking about career and finances here, security, stability, but the Two of Cups is a very lovey-dovey card, soulmate card. Now, the soulmate card doesn't have to be necessarily about intimate relationships. It can be any soulmate, even a financial partner. Business partner, what I mean, not financial partner. But it's the same thing. So business partner, it can be a soulmate of this sort, can be even a mentor, best friend, etc. Somebody that is close to you, helping you, advising you. However, Two of Cups is either somebody you're dealing with specifically. We do have the 10 of Pentacles, which speaks about home and legacy and wealth and familial wealth. You know your story best, but something shocking is going to move towards you, or you will be initiating something all of a sudden and unexpected, even for yourself perhaps. As I said, opportunities are coming towards you. Two of Cups also speaks about inner alignment, masculine and feminine energies. If you're not dealing with anyone specific, this is a beautiful card, because this is the ultimate alignment when we want to live, especially when we're making big shifts in our life and very important destined decisions. And so whatever opportunities and options that you will be looking at, and whatever choice you have to make, it's not going to be an easy. It can be a difficult choice because it's going to be about a big change. The Tower, something is going to be completely demolished, but it's for your own good. Always something that is unstable is being demolished. Tower is my favorite card. And as I said, the Two of Cups, it can, for some of you, be about a soulmate. It can be about your inner alignment that is now preparing you, or rather bringing you to this readiness to really achieve what you've been desiring and what you did not get, or it wasn't working for you. So let's see your obstacle here, even though it's quite clear what was happening. 5 of Pentacles, yep, a lot of losses. Whatever happened here, you either have been experiencing a lot of losses, can be materialistic, financial, can be energetic. But you felt on your own, again, very lonely card, outcasted almost, left in the cold. For some of you, it could have been a heartbreak about a relationship and literally a separation, because we had the heartbreak card and now we had the anguish here. We had the Ten of Wands, the burdens that you carry on your own, and now we have another very lonely card. So, by the way, the Four of Cups is almost like a semi-depression. I call it semi-depression because it's not as bad unless it's really surrounded by very heavy cards, but now this card is very heavy. So you could have been dealing with a very heavy emotional state because of a separation, because of losses, abandonment, being casted out or left by someone, or literally a separation, or materialistic losses, or can be both. Okay, let's see now what is in the outcome, the clarifier for the new cycle. By the way, Wheel of Fortune is opening a new cycle, a luckier cycle, luck on your side. And your independence card, look at it, I cannot make this up. The Star, another major arcana. The Star is the healing card, a wish fulfillment, a very angelic card, very supported by the unseen energy. So you are supported, you are helped, you are guided, and you are starting a new cycle. It is your time now to fully recover and move into a much more prosperous and luckier cycle. And I believe that July is going to bring you this energy. You are going to feel this healing energy, this light, beautiful energy, angelic energy within you. You're going to feel it, definitely. It's coming. It is coming because I believe you are aligned. You are aligning at the moment, or you are aligned when you see this video. Because I'm telling you again, Eight of Cups is a card when we are done with contemplations, with the actual hurt, with the anguish that we already saw in the guidance here. This is a readiness in all senses to execute, walking in the 3D, in the physical world, doing whatever we have to do to leave the past and move ahead. It's not that there is a possibility that we're still healing when we're doing that and hurting. However, the actual movement of progressing with things also helps sometimes to put our mind away from everything and to help the healing, to defocus ourselves a little bit. Let's see what else is within you, please. Libras. Libras, what an interesting reading. Oh, the Devil. Yeah. I want to say something, might not be for all of you, and I'm going to say it intuitively because I'm looking for whatever reason, after I saw what came out within you, I'm again drawn to this card, which was in the obstacle. And as I mentioned, this person is drinking. I mean, you can see he is drinking, presumably alcohol. For some of you, it can be that this could have been addictions, might not be necessarily alcohol addictions or codependencies. The codependence can be with our own patterns or with a specific person or situation, but you have been fighting very heavy emotions. I don't know, I told you already, for some of you, I feel almost like a depressive state. You are overcoming that, you're healing from that. I want one more card for within you. One more, please. For Libras. Queen of Swords, yes. Absolutely beautiful queen. She is with her emotions in check, which is very good, because if you really have been dealing with heavy emotional mental disturbances, let's say depressive states, other addictions, then this queen is fantastic. Her emotions are in check. Her mind is very clear. She is very ready to speak her truth, demand truth, and execute. So as I said, you're either leaving some toxic situation, person, people, patterns, even your own patterns, or something that maybe you slipped in that is low vibrational because of some heartache. It's how I feel for some of you, but you're coming out of it. You're coming out of it very strong. The Queen of Swords is absolutely beautiful queen. Look at her. Beautiful, strong, intelligent, eloquent, clear mind, emotions in check. Strong, very powerful. Let's see the clarifier for what's within the situation or person, people you're dealing with, please. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is very youthful energy, but I like this page because he's very responsible. He's very ready to take on everything that he has to take on, to see through diligently, to work through, to master it, to learn. So very, very nice energy. Hardworking, focused. So as I said, the energies are going to start helping you out. The Page of Pentacles, as I said, speaks about patience, but also it has this youthful light energy because he is the page. So it is good because especially if you're recovering from this heavy heartbreak and low vibrations of whatever happened here, whatever you had to experience, this is a good energy. We are not too light running around like a child, but we are light of the more responsible youthful energy, which is good. And within you is a very strong, obviously, queen-like energy. Beautiful. I want to mention for some of you that definitely I feel that this may be about family, a relationship, but family even with children, because the Ten of Pentacles is about that. And we have page here. Pages, as I said, children. For some of you it can be children involved here with whatever the situation is. Let's get one clarifier for the final outcome. Not outcome, final guidance, please. Libras, I'm so sorry to see that you've been through so much. You gorgeous, beautiful souls, but your outcome is absolutely amazing. Opportunities are coming towards you. And as I said, you will feel this shift, this energy very, very quickly and very soon. 3 cards literally wanted to come out and I'm taking them. The World, OMG, another major arcana about opening the new chapter and closing the old one. How many times now? 8 of Pentacles. Focus, focus, focus. Diligent work. Stay focused and grounded and do what you have to do. You're a master now. You've learned a lot. And 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is loving ourselves, loving and connecting with our inner child. It can be also soulmate again energy, reconnecting with a soulmate. You know your story best. If you are going to be reconnecting with a soulmate, mending something, it can be. For some of you, of course, it can be mending a broken relationship or some sort of hurt between the two of you, because we already had the soulmate card, 2 of Cups. And now we have a second card that speaks about that. If you're not dealing with a specific soulmate, as I said, the 6 of Cups speaks about loving ourselves, being very balanced, and connecting with our inner child. It's a nice energy because after so much hurt and loneliness, this is a must energy, and I do like to see this type of card. And also the page here, Page of Pentacles, that speaks again about being more light, focused and working, but being more light. So the universe is very clear. Stay focused. You're closing the cycle. The cycle is closing. It is, and the new cycle is starting. That is going to be much happier and much more abundant. 3 of Wands, expansion, progress. Could be even relocation, moving. One final card for Libras, please. Universe. One final card for you, gorgeous people. King of Cups. King of Cups, beautiful, nurturing king, taking care of the family, taking care of all the duties. Emotions in check again, emotions in check. Nurturing, taking care of everyone and everything without any rush, without any... He's very selfless. And he's very capable to handle a lot of things at the same time, very diplomatic and very intuitive, by the way. We already spoke about this decision, that you have to be connected with your intuition, that you have to, actually you are connected, but I believe, but you have to trust your intuition. And the decision that you have to make has to be made with your intuition and nothing else. Of course, clear mind, but intuition. If something tells you in your gut that is not it, or whatever seems to you clear and logical, but your gut, you feel this uneasy feeling in your stomach, I mean, we all feel it in a different way, then it's not it. And something is off. You can sometimes even test that. Give yourself time. Let's say you feel that, but you're not sure, is this my gut, is this my intuition? Give it some time. Do it again, later in the day, the next day. Do it when you're not really fixated on that. You're doing something and you decide, okay, let me go back to this. Let me see now. Imagine what you're thinking you should do and how it should look. You can even go to how it should look if there is some issues or problems, like a worst case scenario, let's say, a best case scenario, worst case scenario. And check how you feel from within. If you're feeling completely relaxed and completely self-assured, without a second of uneasiness, then this is your intuition telling you this is it. You can check again, do it another time. You don't have to rush. You can do it within few days or within a day, even for a few times. But I like sometimes when I'm like that to do it within few days. I just step away and then go back. I step away and then I go back, because you can compare how the feeling feels. But you have to feel completely relaxed. And as I said, no doubt whatsoever. No butterflies in your stomach, so to speak. So, let me pull you one spirit animal. Oracle message, you gorgeous, beautiful Libras. Let's see. Wow, one card flew out. Hummingbird, lightness. I cannot make this up. I already spoke about that. Lightness, lightness, lightness. Yes, it is time for you to pursue your dreams with determination. By doing this, you will make them a reality. Joy is just around the corner, but you have to believe that it is possible to manifest your visions. Stop waiting and doubting. I cannot make this up. Let me pull you 3 messages from my Cosmic Insights. 3 messages. Universe. 1, 2. I can't believe the first 2 ones that came. OMG, shocking. 3. My Lord, move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. Moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. Maybe you're choosing someone else, I don't know. Collective reading. Challenges, make a decision. Work on inner healing. I cannot make this up. You can read it for yourself. We had so many cards that are talking about the same thing. So, I wish you fantastic July. Heat is here, but we will endure, and I hope you have fantastic vacations. I'll see you very, very soon. Hearing some water running. I don't know if you hear it, but hey, the beach is close. So, thank you so much for being here. Join the club if you haven't. I'm sending you bright light healing energy with my labradorite stone. You can write in the comments I accept. Here we go. I'll see you very soon, gorgeous, beautiful souls. Bye.